Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're watching Lost. This is the 12th episode of the second season. Hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. If you like to watch today's full episode, it is available for free in a link in the description below. Just click on it, put the password in, and enjoy. So last episode was really interesting. Michael ended up knocking out Locke, stealing some guns from the armorer, locking Jack inside as well, so both of them was inside of it, and went off to get Walt. Now the interesting thing is, the button still needed to be pressed. Those who was locked inside, was it going to run out, or was it going to be saved? Well, yes, it turned out it was saved. Kate and Sawyer went down to Jack to get his bandages changed. They ended up obviously seeing that they was locked in the safe. Locke give Sawyer the combination. He was doing that while Kate ran over to the computer, typed in the code, and obviously reset the alarm. Now the interesting thing is, they took weapons themselves and decided that they wanted to go after Michael, thinking that he couldn't go out on his own. For the others, because we obviously know that they're strong and they've got weapons themselves, and obviously they want to bring him back safely to the camp. Now the interesting thing is, Jack wouldn't let Kate go. He was well angry and adamant as well that she was staying, and someone needed to press that button, and she is not coming with them. So ended up venturing out obviously to find Michael with Jack, Locke and Sawyer. Now the interesting thing is, they ended up coming and facing one of the others in the middle of the jungle. It was dark, they didn't really know where he was, and this guy ended up basically saying the scenario of, when you go to somebody's house for the first time, you know, do you take your shoes off, or do you leave them on? Do you walk in there? Do you put your feet up on the counter? Do you go and eat all their food? Do you know what I mean? Do you make yourself at home? You're only alive here on the island because we let you obviously stay here and let you live. Now, Jack tried to call his bluff and said, look, mate, I don't believe you. I think that he's just one or two of you here in the jungle trying to obviously kick up a fuss. That's why he sent somebody like Ethan into our camp to spy. The guys just turned around and said, light him up. Boom, mate. Loads of them holding torches, was hiding in the trees. Obviously, was not bluffing. Jack and Locke and Sawyer have had to surrender the weapons, which is interesting because Sawyer said it's not the last time he's going to see him. Do you know what I mean? Basically saying, you shot me, I'm coming after you. And then they was given an ultimatum, pretty much. You know, they captured Kate. Kate actually didn't listen to Jack, and she snuck and followed them. They caught her, brought her there, gun to her head, said, look, mate, you better stay behind this line. Right here, we're going to draw it in the sand. Over there, that's where you stay. Do not come venturing into the island. Hand over your weapons. Don't come looking for the boy. If you do, you know, Kate's going to go. They ended up obviously surrendering, took all of the stuff, give Kate back, and then obviously disappeared into like the wilderness, so to speak. And, you know, now it's very interesting because Jack's gone back to the island, fuming, but determined to obviously kick back and fight and retaliate against them. Going to Anna Lucille and said, look, mate, Locke told me that you was a cop. I don't know how long it'll take to train an army. And then the episode ended. So I'm excited. I really, really am, mate. I love to see them all training and getting better and better and better, then venturing out to find them again. Thanks for checking out today's episode. If you do enjoy it, please smash a like. It really helps out. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, let's jump into today's episode.
Presents.
Right over here, Charlie.
Is that a piano?
This is mine?
Yes, Charlie. Father Christmas must have known how talented you are. Go on, play us a tune.
You can't save your family if you don't play.
Come on, Charlie.
Yo, that was a decent transition, that.
Play me a tune.
Music will never get you anywhere, Charlie boy. You need a trade.
Save us, Charlie. Save us.
Aaron? Aaron?
Claire takes him back. Do you know what I mean? Or lets him back in, because he's been decent with him. He's getting jealous of Locke, that's what he is. But look how happy they make him, though. I like it. See, I hope that this isn't like the spiral where he goes to start using his drugs because obviously he's upset that he can't be involved in Claire and the baby's life. Do you know what I mean? And obviously seeing kind of Locke like replace him, so to speak. But do you know what? It's stressing me out a little bit, right? That the baby's called Aaron. And like, I'm pretty sure that Charlie's supposed to be English. And English people say Aaron. They do. It's like Craig, the name. Americans, they say Craig. Yeah? But even Claire, who's Australian, they kind of speak like English. She calls him Aaron, and he calls him Aaron. I just don't get it. I would have thought he would be the person that says it correctly.
Hey.
I made Aaron some nappies this morning. Has he been asking about me?
Charlie, don't.
I just wish things could get back to the way they were before.
We were strangers on a plane and we became friends.
Now Locke's your friend, huh?
Please, Charlie, just for now, give me some space, okay?
Hey, that's not completely closed the door.
What are you doing up? You should be laying down.
I just needed to see her again. Where's Liam?
We were leaving the club in Dresden. I was in a cab. He was in a van with the gear, and it blew a tire.
He's okay.
He's great.
He was singing that song last episode when he was stood in the sea.
Liam.
What the hell are you doing? Karen, you missed your flight. She's all alone at the hospital and you're here fixing. What's the matter with you?
I'm cool. I needed to get right, that's all.
You have a daughter. Her name's Megan.
Is Megan a mum's name? Yeah, I thought that.
Yeah, after Mum.
You were over there across the island. How well did you get to know those tailies? That Libby chick seems pretty cool.
Oh, you got a little love connection brewing over there, Jabba? Well, what do we got here? Looks like Anna Lucia's getting a $20 tour.
And Kate gets jealous.
What do you suppose they're doing out there?
See, if he was doing a little thing, I wouldn't mind like that one. It's good that they like two of them are jealous of different scenarios.
Hey! Help! The baby!
I'd love to even know if he actually is even swimming.
Aaron!
He's in danger. You have to save him. The baby's in danger. You have to save him. He's in danger.
Charlie? What are you doing?
It looks good like that.
What are you doing, man? Middle of the night, what are you doing with the baby?
I don't know.
Honest answer. Oh, he's gonna get shouted at big time.
Claire. I had this dream.
I don't. Is that her own reaction or not? I'm not too sure. I don't know. It's 50-50. He could fall on either side with that one.
Well, look who's off to the laundromat. Sure, you've got a load you need to drop in, don't you, Jethro?
Waiting for my moment.
Hey, Libby!
Hey, yourself.
This whole thing was a big misunderstanding, John. I was sleepwalking. I don't know how or why.
Something you want from me, Charlie?
I was hoping you could speak to Claire for me. You know, put in a good word.
Heroin, are you using again?
We burned the whole thing. The heroin, the statues, it's all gone.
Trust is a hard thing to win back. Claire needs time. You should leave her and the baby alone for a while.
Yeah, we're ready. Let's go.
Let's try not to blow it this time, eh?
Thank you. You good?
We've only 20 minutes till we're in overtime.
Butty's diapers take 53.
Playback.
Mark it.
Liam's just messing it up.
Cut! We're wrapped!
Wait, no! Oi, mate, hang on! Wait, give us another chance.
You want another chance? Ditch that one.
I'm not ditching anyone.
I guess you're fired.
I got it in some of the abandoned luggage. You think I can pull this off? When a girl asks that kind of question, she's looking for validation.
Do I know you from somewhere?
I mean, other than the flight?
Flight.
Okay, turn around. I cannot believe you don't remember stepping on my foot. I know that because I remember you. You were the last one on the flight, and you stepped on my foot.
I can't even see the full thing, but it looks like it fits from there.
It's awesome.
That's a good answer, that, actually.
I'm marking trees.
Why?
Because these are the ones I like. Something wrong, Charlie?
How about the fact that I've been sleepwalking? Stealing babies from their cribs? Oh, yeah, and then there's the vivid dreams that make me feel like I'm completely awake until, of course, I wake up.
What are your dreams about?
Trapped in a piano, drifting out to sea. There's the flying dove and Claire and my mom dressed as angels telling me I need to save the baby.
What if you do need to save the baby?
I have to talk to you. Want to hear this?
You know what? Tell me and I will tell her.
No, no,
I
Claire.
said not now.
Claire, wait. We have to baptize Aaron. We have to baptize Aaron.
His intentions could be right, but the way he approached it was not good. It was kind of like fast and abrupt. Look, I went all the way back to first season, yeah? And I was saying that Locke was in on it. I said he was another. I said that, do you know what I mean? And then nothing has come out of that, if that makes sense. It still looks like he's not. But why does the camera linger on his face all the time? No matter what, right? When this show ends, Locke is not going to be a regular dude. That's all I'm going to say. He might not be another, but I don't know, man. Like, he's not a regular guy. If we focus too much on him, like, everything's kind of centered around him. Like, I don't know. Like, I like him. Really do like him, actually. I think he is one of the better ones. And most stories are wrapped around him. But I do feel like he's not just a standard Joe Bloggs who got on a plane and was coming back from Australia to the US. I feel like something's happened.
So when are you gonna tell me what happened in the jungle? You told me what that guy said. You didn't tell me what made you turn around.
He had a gun at Kate's head.
You hitting that? She's hot, you're hot. That's what people do.
You should have said I'm hot. That's what you should have said. See what I mean? If you want to build trust right, you can't be coming here all the time. Locke will be watching him. So I'm not too sure it's been using yet then. If he's going to, it's starting now, I reckon.
Aaron kicked me out, man. She thinks I'm dangerous.
Why would she think that?
Because I dropped her.
We'll get through this.
Yeah.
I'm writing again. It's about two brothers. I feel like this might be the one.
This could work.
It's good, right?
We could make it work. Baby brother, you got any?
The thing is, right, it's interesting because, like, I reckon every parent's probably dropped their child. Do you know what I mean? But, like, when you got a past like they have and well, he still uses, you know what I mean? It's easy to fall on, it's the drugs. Just like Charlie here on the island, you know, he's taking a baby, it's the drugs. Or, you know, you're lying to me, you're using again. Do you know what I mean? It's an easy focus, drugs, drugs, drugs. But then again, you fall yourself into that position consistently. Do you know what I mean? And like Locke was saying, for people to earn your trust back, you need to give it time and you need to show progression. Do you know what I mean? Like, somebody could break a trust and it takes a long time to get it back. It can always be earned again, but it's a slow burner. And, like, if you keep lying, then it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. You know what I mean? You're going to start dig your own grave, and getting out of it is going to be virtually impossible, especially in a place like this.
How long you been coming out here?
Wrong idea, man.
You said you destroyed them all, and yet here they are. How is that the wrong idea? There was a time when I let you choose whether or not you were going to do this to yourself. Now I'm making that choice for you.
A test. This is my test. That's why these are here.
These are here because you put them here, Charlie.
Look, wait. John, wait. What are you going to do? You going to tell Claire? Aaron's in danger.
You've given up the right to be believed, Charlie.
Aaron and I could stay in the bedroom in the hatch for a while.
Pretty loud alarm goes off every hour and a half. It's not the best place for a baby to sleep through the night. How about if I move my stuff down here for a couple nights, set up right next to your tent?
That'd be great. Charlie came by my tent before and told me Aaron had to be baptized.
There isn't any danger, Claire. Charlie just feels like he has to save the baby because he can't save himself.
I mean, I'm assuming this is Charlie, but what is he actually doing? Burning what?
Fire! We need to cut the fire break right here. Pull the bucket line.
Some of you people down to the water.
Been an interesting episode for Charlie. It actually really has. He sold it for a fix.
Where's my piano?
I sold it.
Is that the one his mum got him?
Get up to me. Karen's got an uncle in Australia. Gonna get me a job. There's a rehab clinic in Sydney. I just needed the money to get us there. I have to take care of myself, for my family. I'll give you a call when things settle down for me.
For you? What about me? What about my family? What about my family?
And that's a tough one, because I kind of get that he wants to do the right thing, just done it the wrong way.
Charlie! What are you doing?
I'm doing what I have to do.
You're my baby!
Echo, tell him. Tell him, Echo. Tell him what you told me, that the baby has to be baptized.
This is not the way.
I have to do this. I need to. I'm not gonna hurt him. I'm sorry.
I don't know, man. This episode's a bit like, it's iffy because Charlie just wants to do the right thing. He's just doing it all the wrong way.
You need stitches. Try to be still. I need to know you're never gonna do anything like this again.
I didn't use. I really wanted to, but I didn't.
I believe him, proud of him.
I asked, Charlie.
It's not gonna happen again.
Yo, that would kill that, wouldn't it? Look at that. Look, she's coming to ask him now. Did you tell Charlie that?
Charlie told me you were a priest. Do you think the baby has to be baptized?
Do you know what baptism is?
Gets you into heaven.
That when John the Baptist baptized Jesus, skies opened up and a dove flew down from the sky.
I haven't been baptized. And does that mean that if you do it to Aaron and something happened to us, we wouldn't be together?
Not if I baptize you both.
He's resetting the combination. Pretty skillful, that, to be fair. What I would like is Charlie watching that in the distance. That would be good. To be honest, honest, I like this episode. I actually like Charlie, and I do feel like because of his addiction, it gets him misunderstood sometimes, because I do feel like it's an easy focus on people like that. Do you know what I mean? If you're an alcoholic, or do you know what I mean? Or if you're, you know, a person who takes drugs, like, you can easily focus in on that thing as like a justification for any action that they do. Do you know what I'm saying? Whether it's not a good or bad intention. Like, I feel like this whole episode was like, I feel like in the past, so to speak, when we were seeing the situation with his brother in the flashback, I think that kind of shed Charlie in a good light. But I feel like the present scenario was shedding him in a bad one. But his intentions in the present wasn't bad. I just feel like the way he kind of went around and the approach that he took was not good. So it's the saying in it, you know, doing the right thing the wrong way is not the right way to go about it. And that's what he was doing here. You know, he's having these visions, he's getting a bit confused, but like, he's also flustered, and he's kind of like approaching situations in like a, I don't know, like a fast pace, sort of speak, and like he's shouting. And do you know what I mean? If he walked over and sat down and said, look, I know that we're not talking very much, but I've been having these visions, you know, I've been sleepwalking, I've been seeing the same things over and over again, it's about Aaron, it's different situations that he's in. I had a conversation with Mr. Echo, and we believe that it's possibly, you know, a sign that he needs to be baptized. And you know what I mean? Like, that whole approach would have been so much easier. Like, but the way he went over was kind of like aggressive. He's trying to like fight Kate to get there, and he was shouting, and it just didn't work out, did it? And as well as obviously he's had the baby once taken. Again, you know, I do kind of feel sorry for him that first time, because he was actually sleepwalking / seeing things. You know what I mean? The second time that was by choice, but the first time it's different. But again, if you look at his flashback, that was about his brother and how he was using, and how like he wasn't there for his baby's birth, but he was there, you know, Charlie, and he was enjoying it, and like he was all excited. And you know, his brother's kind of like sold his first piano that his mum got him, which was at the very start. And Liam's daughter as well was called the same name as his mum. So I don't know, man, like, I understand. So I feel sorry for him, the fact that Liam sold his piano because he wanted to get a ticket so that he could go to Australia to better his life. Again, that was conflicting, because like I would have had no problem with him wanting to go to Australia to save his family, in terms of his daughter, his, you know, wife or his girlfriend, so to speak, get clean as well, get a job, get on the straight and narrow. All that's great. I'd be supporting it all the way, but not at the expense of stealing. Basically, that's what he done, stealing from his brother to get there. That is another scenario of doing the right thing the wrong way is not the right way to do it. So it was a tough one. I feel like Charlie was all misunderstood, but he's just approaching it all wrong. But I do like Charlie, and I'm interested to see obviously what we do with his character, because this whole time I believe that he's not been using, and I still right now feel like he hasn't been, but I just feel like he is misunderstood. Okay, that is going to wrap up the 12th episode of the second season of Lost. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying it. You know, I think this is actually really interesting this season. I'm not too sure, like, you know, not like how I feel about it, but like, you know, if I look, not many characters have been kind of in it as much. I feel like it's been spread, which is great. That's not a negative. I've mentioned before that I really enjoy that. But then also, if you think of like Saeed, like pretty much 12 episodes in, he was like main character last season. I feel like he's not even been in it this one. Same as Hurley as well. Not really seen much of him. Claire, we hardly ever see her. Hardly ever seen her in last season. Hardly ever see her this one. I mean, she's in and out of the Charlie storyline with the baby, but that's it. You know, what's happened to Rose and Bernard? It's been like 4 episodes or something since he come to the island. We haven't even seen him. Literally, I don't think we've seen him say hello. We didn't see anything about what is it now, Anna Lucia and obviously Jack kind of training. We kind of had it mentioned that Sawyer and Kate were stood there on the beach, like looking over and seeing them coming out, and said that he's seen them do that a few times. What do you think they're doing there? Obviously, he's insinuating that like they're making out or sleeping with each other, but maybe they've been training. But again, you know, I've been consistent with the Kate storyline and the Jack and Sawyer's, is to say just pick one and rock with it. But you know what? I would be interested in it if it was Kate getting jealous of Jack. That's where it'd be good. You know what I mean? Because I feel like so far, not that Jack's been jealous, but I feel like, I don't know, it's all been around like, will Kate be with Sawyer or will Jack be with Sawyer? And Kate's kind of like, not Jack with Sawyer, imagine that one. Jack be with Kate. And it's just kind of like around there. But like, now if Jack's starting to spend time with Annie Lucia and Kate starts to see them start getting jealous, maybe that's where I'd start getting interested in it. But yeah, you know, even Anna Lucia dropped a comment in saying, you know, you hitting that? And he was like, no, I'm not. And she's like, well, you know, that's what happened. You know, hot girl, hot guy, stuck on an island. I know that was just a passing comment, but she did kind of say that he was attractive. Do you know what I mean? So I wonder if he picked up on it. Another person, you know, Hurley is definitely attracted to the new girl. I totally forgot her name, to be honest. But he was like, have I met you before? And she was saying that he stood on a foot. Now, is that true? Is it not? I don't know, man. I'm not one to go back and like check. I don't like doing that. I just like the surprises as they come. But you know what? I would like that. I said me. Do you know when she was first introduced and they said something about Michael and she was like, no, his name's Michael. And I was like, do you know what? She gives me all right vibes here. You know what I mean? Like, I could see her being okay. I thought that she might have got with Michael, actually, but getting with Hurley, that would be decent as well. Michael, do you know what I mean? He's got to get Walt, not seen him. Walt, literally nothing. Nothing. He was taken last season, seen him like 2 times wet this season, and then now again. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's lots of possibilities, but not a lot of usage. What's happened to Desmond? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he was introduced, gone. What's happening with this button? Do you know what I mean? We've found the tape, we've seen it pressed a few times. What's the point of it? Like, where are we getting? You know what I mean? Like, where are we going? The only thing that I can currently see, so like last season, I could see, because it was like new and was guessing and was like, what's going on and where the others and all this stuff. I could see like loads of different paths on what we're doing, but like physically right here, right now, I can only see one path, and that's do a bit of training and go and get Walt and Michael. That's it. And I don't know, not that I don't like it, but what I'm saying is I need more stuff going on. That's what I do. I feel like I need more stuff going on so that we could drop a full episode in of nothing to do with Michael and Walt and it would make sense, and then a full episode in of this person and then it would make sense. Do you know what I mean? So I'm liking the season, but I feel like it is a little bit slow, and I feel like, well, I want it to pick up. I would really enjoy a section of the other's perspective. Like, do you know, like we got an episode at the start where we had Anna Lucia and her crew from them landing onto the island, and like we didn't even see Jack and Kate and Sawyer in nothing. We just seen it from their perspective of day one. I would like it, you know what I mean? I would be totally happy from their perspective, from the other's perspective of day one. They would have seen the plane crash. It was literally impossible. Have they sent Ethan? Do you know what I mean? Or is he not part of their camp? If they did, I would like to see that backstory and how they've been watching it and where they're progressing. How many people do they have? We did see a lot in the trees, but where's their camp? What's their purpose? What do they want? How have they been living here? How have they been surviving? Do they want to get off the island? What do they want with the people that have been taken? Why can't we get this information? Why are we slow dragging it? Do you know what I mean? There's so much we can do. Please give it to me. But that's where we currently are. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please smash a like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.